Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. This is the second video in the I'm making a Conlang video series. In this video, we will talk about the phonemes. For this language, there are no voiceless consonants. And then the vowel sounds are going to be a, e, o, u plus like schwa. And then the diphthongs, which will be combinations of those vowels. Kind of your typical e, together, e, o, e, o, all of those. But for the consonants, sounds, we will have b, d, g, j, l, m, n, r, v, z, j, the, ng. I think that's all of them. Trying to keep this pretty simplified because I'm not very knowledgeable on the IPA and other linguistics rules. I've seen a few things about them, but haven't really wrapped my head around all of that yet, which, may run into a problem, and I may have to do a bunch of research into those things to understand them, but I'm trying to kind of keep it based on what I know. I'm sure I will learn and discover things about linguistics that I can apply to this language. But also this language is going to, I've got some rules to start with, but I don't have a lot of really strict rules to it yet, which may cause a problem, but I'm also thinking that'll keep it kind of fluid and it'll sort of evolve as I go. I know there's people that have done videos, I've seen videos on how to be very goal-oriented with it and kind of make some of these rules. And I get where they're coming from, but on this instance, I don't have things so nailed down except for the no voiceless phonemes or no voiceless consonants. So we'll see what direction this goes in. I think the next part will have to be consonant, vowel, consonant rules. I'm pretty sure I'm going to figure out the rules so there won't be any word like strengths with all those crazy consonant clusters. But there will be some consonant clusters and maybe some vowel clusters, obviously, for the diphthongs. But although I may, if I do create a script, I may have the diphthongs be their own letter or whatever those are called. I can't think of it right now. Shows you how much I know about linguistics. Yeah, so this is just an adventure. That's kind of how I'm approaching this. It is sort of an art language. It's also an experiment because I want to experiment with language concepts, like how we communicate. Like, for instance, I thought about the other day when you have somebody who hunts. In English, we just have the word hunter, but it's just talking about the person who does the hunting. I think it's understood or implied that the hunter succeeds, but there are hunters that go out and don't ever catch anything, but they're still called hunters because they're searching for something. And I thought about what if there's a word in my language that is for a hunter that doesn't succeed, which would be like hunter, and then for somebody who does succeed, hunter plus whatever the concept is, and that becomes its own word. I have some ideas about what I want to try, but I'm willing for these things to be fluid and slightly change and give up on some things if it's going to end up being disastrous. To really sum up, the main concepts that I want to stick with are the concepts of how to communicate is a big major portion of it. And so how that gets done can be fluid. And then again, back to the no voiceless consonants. Those are really my two solid things. Hope you enjoyed this, and hope you'll join me on my journey and leave comments about what you think. If you think this is going to be a disaster, if you think this is an interesting way to start, I'm kind of curious what people think, and I'll just post videos and it'll happen the way it happens. Okie dokie. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Peace.